My name is Cynthia. You're welcome to my channel. This is a place where we discuss matters on faith, on relationship and marriage, on parenting and much more. If you're new here, I welcome you. Please kindly consider subscribing to this channel and kindly hit on the notification bell so you'll be notified when next I upload a new video. As for my returning viewers, I cannot thank you enough for always coming back to support me. Today, I want to talk about how you can make your marriage succeed. So please continue watching right till the end. Thank you. So it is normal to have disagreements and problems in marriage. But then there are tips, there are things you can do to make your marriage better. There are things you can do to make your marriage succeed. And that's what I'm going to be discussing here. The first thing you can do to make your marriage succeed is to be intentional. As I will always say, this applies to anything you want to do in life. You have to be intentional about it. Okay, if you want your marriage to succeed, you have to know that you work for it, because it's not easy. You have to work for it. Problems will come, trials will come, but then you need to know how to figure them out, how to work things out, how to talk and to tolerate, how to be understanding so that your marriage will be successful. Another thing to do to make your marriage succeed is to take care of your marriage. Yes, take care of your marriage the same way you would take care of your job. I know most people would leave their houses on time to be at work on time. They want to put in the required hours of work. They also want to file in any reports that are expected of them. They also want to make sure they have good behavior so they don't get dismissed. To make sure that their salaries do not get cut, they have to do everything it takes to make sure that their employers are happy. That's the kind of attitude we should employ in our marriages. Imagine that you have a garden and you want a harvest, a good harvest. You don't just plant and you go and look for somewhere to sleep. No, you want to make sure that there's water. You water the garden. You want to make sure that you take out the weeds. You also want to make sure that there are no pests, so that your harvest will be bountiful. That's the attitude and the kind of mindset we need to have as far as our marriages are concerned. You need to work hard. What do I need to do to make my marriage better? I always think of ways to spice up things to make your marriage succeed. One big thing that will make your marriage succeed, I guarantee, is competition between you and your spouse. Not just any kind of competition, but competition of sacrifice. What do I mean by competition of sacrifice? What I mean by that is you always try to do things that will please your spouse. Like always try to consider your spouse in whatever you're doing, in whatever decision you are making. Like you are always sacrificing. You want to do what is good for that person. At the end of the day, you'll be doing what will be good for the family as a whole, for the marriage as a whole, thereby reducing the of problems you're ever going to face in your marriage and increasing the chances of your marriage succeeding. You have to court your spouse. Courting shouldn't end before the marriage. This is important. Why? Because this is what boosts the love that you used to feel and the things you used to like about each other. Because once you stop courting your spouse, the love dies. Like someone told me, his wife is now like his sister. You see, because he let that love die. You know, because you are now married, you become complacent. You don't care the things you used to do before to make your partner happy, your spouse or your fiance then happy. You don't do them anymore. You just stop because, okay, the goal has been achieved. The goal is to get married. No, once you get married, that's the beginning of the job. I've said this before. So you have to keep courting your partner, courting your spouse every day. Spice up the relationship. That makes it better and reduces the chances of the love dying out and, you know, problems arising and so leading to maybe divorce or kind of separation. Last but not the least, for your marriage to be successful, you need to avoid cheating at all costs. Cheating is one of the main causes of divorce around the world. Some people just cannot take it. So why don't you put yourself in your spouse's shoes? Try to do what you want your spouse to do unto you. Then you have a successful marriage. You know, once you break your spouse's trust, it may be hard to regain it. I was talking to someone, a man, and I was asking him, how about your wife cheating on you? And he said, what? My wife cheats on me? He was already so angry, like I had suggested that his wife was cheating, but he was the one cheating. So imagine that you cannot stand something. How do you expect another person to take it in? Kindly put yourself in another person's shoes and everything will be okay. So I thank you for watching right up to this point. I appreciate you liking my video. Please do give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe and hit on the notification bell so that once I upload my next video, you will be notified. On the screen, you will have 2 videos I'm proposing. Please do watch them. Please kindly like them as well. Put your comments in the section below and I'll see you in my next video. God bless you. Bye.